Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian families collection. Today's video is going to be another house setup, and it's going to be this house here, which is the Country Manor. So this house was put out by Tomy here in the UK, and it came out in around about 1989. There's also a house in the Japanese range, which is the same mould but different colours, so it's got kind of green accents on the balcony and around the windows and such. If I can find a picture, I'll pop one here for you. That house is part of the Urban Life range, which was kind of like a predecessor to the Town series. Kind of had these very Georgian looking buildings and lots of dark wood furniture, which really fit with them very well. The Urban Life series had a couple of other houses in slightly different shapes but similar style that we didn't get released here in the UK, which is a shame really, because they look really nice if you put them together in like a little street setup. What we did get here in the UK though is this house and a deluxe version of this house. So over here you can see my deluxe version, and this was the deluxe country mansion, and you can see that they've used pretty much the same mould, except they've added an extra floor up here with a balcony, and they've also added a roof piece which sits on top of the flat roof. And on this side you can see they've added the conservatory and the little veranda on top. There's also a few more details like lamps out the front, and it came with a few more accessories. We'll also take a look inside this one at the end, because I've updated the decoration from the last video that I did on this one. It's not worth the whole video by itself, but I'll tag it on to the end of this one. So back to the house we're focusing on today. In my village, the mayor and mayoress live in this house, so that's Mr. and Mrs. Waddlington and their 3 ducklings. I originally had them living in the deluxe country mansion, but it seemed absolutely massive for a family of 5, so they've moved down to this still very grand, but a bit more size appropriate home. The details on this house are really lovely. There's some really nice detailing and embossing above the windows and on the roof piece, and also down here above the door. I also like how the window frames look, and these windows open and close. And then the door has a metal handle, as do the little doors up on the balcony as well. I like the brickwork that's carved in, and then around the sides it's quite plain, but it carries on all the way around. And just like the deluxe country mansion, each of these pieces is separate, so the roof comes off and the 2 floors are separate from one another, so you could make it a single story building if you really wanted to, or you could configure it in other ways. I guess you could also put it together with the deluxe country mansion and make an absolutely massively tall house. So I've just turned it round now so that I can show you the inside of the house. It's got the nice wood effect floors and then cream coloured walls, and it's very similar to how the inside of the deluxe country mansion looks. And then it's got a flat roof on the top with a nice red colouring. This house also came with stairs, so here they are. It's just a kind of normal staircase with these nice detailing on all the way down, and that just clips on between the floors, just like that. They got rid of the staircase for the deluxe country mansion, so it's nice to have this version with it included. And then the main selling feature of this house was a light up chandelier. However, I have somehow managed to misplace mine, but there's little brackets up on the ceiling that it would clip into and then dangle down. So now that I've shown you what the base building looks like, let's get on with getting the furniture in. For decorating this time, I haven't limited myself to one particular era of furniture, so like when I was doing the deluxe country mansion setup, I decided that I wanted to try and decorate with as much Tomy era furniture as possible. For this one, I've decided any furniture from any era is fine, as long as it fits with the kind of overall Victorian-esque theme that I would like to go for. So first up, I have a fireplace. And I really like this one because of the tiling around it, and it's also dark wood and cream, which fits perfectly with the rest of the kind of fixtures and fittings in this house. The tiling is also very Victorian, along with the fire guard. And I'm going to put that one against this wall over here. This building doesn't have a chimney stack, but I'm sure it will be fine. Then along with the fireplace came this little log holder, which I'm going to pop next to it, and also a little kind of scooper to keep the fire going. I'm not sure which set this is from. I think it's from a living room set, potentially Flare Error. I just bought the fireplace by itself that someone was selling on eBay. And then I've got a nice Doll's House boutique rug from Sylvanian Storekeepers, which I'm going to pop in the living room. I've got my favourite Sylvanian TV set again, the one which folds open, the movable knobs. If you've been watching my channel a while, you've probably seen this TV set countless times. I really like it, it's my favourite one. I'm going to pop that in the corner. Then I have bookcase. I'm going to use the Home Sweet Home living room set again, as it's one of my absolute favourite furniture sets ever. So this is a Tomy era set, and it's just absolutely gorgeous and really the exact aesthetic that I'm going for. So I'm going to pop the bookcase in over here between the TV and the window and the door. Then it also comes with a little coffee table, a magazine rack, which I'm going to pop next to that, and two lovely armchairs in this gorgeous flocked deep red colour. And pop them in there like that, and that's going to be my little living room space done. There's also a picture up on the wall above the fireplace, and then on this side I'm going to make a little kitchen dining room area. But I also have this grandfather clock that I wanted to put in, so I'm going to pop that next to the door. And also this old-fashioned radio with a little table, which I'm going to put next to the grandfather clock, so we can have some music. Then I'm going to use the table and chair set from the Home Sweet Home living room set. But first of all, I'm going to pop the kitchen units in. So for the kitchen units, I'm using an Epoch set. So this is still available at the moment. It's a Sylvanian Family's website exclusive, but it's the Darkwood kitchen set. So the kitchen kind of oven and the sink sets come in one box, and then there's another set which is this sideboard unit. I just thought these pieces are absolutely gorgeous. I love the whole Darkwood, or I think it's called Classic Brown rather than Darkwood, but I love the whole Classic Brown series. They're really ornate, really lovely detailing, with the gold flower knobs and all the embossing and the different colours of wood. I just think they're really perfect and fit the exact aesthetic that I was looking for in this house, even down to the accessories. So I'm going to pop the cooker in there. I'm going to pop the kind of sideboard at an angle in the back here, and then the sink I'm going to pop in next to the cooker. I'm going to angle that a little bit more, and that's what I'm going for with the kitchen. And then in front of that I'm going to pop the table and chairs. In there, so they've got somewhere to eat. And with that, I'm done with the ground floor, and we'll move up to the first floor. So on the first floor, I'm going to make a bathroom on this side and a bedroom on this side over here. So if we start with the bathroom side, I have a Tomy bathroom set, and it came with this little kind of wall and floor piece, which I'm going to slot into the corner, which makes it look like it's tiled, which I thought was cool. And then here is the bathtub. So this is a Tomy era bathtub, and as such it's made of porcelain or china. This part is all metal, all the gold, and you can switch out this piece and change it for a different piece which just has kind of a detachable shower head, but I really like this one with the overhead shower head. So that's the one I'm going to keep in for now. I'm going to put the bathtub in like that. I've already stuck in a toilet roll holder and a little mirror, but I've also got a sink. Again, this is Tomy era and made of porcelain. I'm going to pop that one here, and then I have the toilet. Again, Tomy era, porcelain. This bathroom set all kind of goes together, and that I'm going to put over there. And then I have a bath mat to keep the floor nice and dry, and we'll pop that next to the bath just there. Then moving to the other side, I'm going to make the bedroom over here. So I've got some more Tomy era furniture, a nice wardrobe here, and I'm going to use this to kind of divide up the space. So I'm going to pop it there, and then that kind of blocks off the bathroom from the main room, but you can also get out onto the balcony from the main room. And then I also have a dressing table which matches that wardrobe, which I'm going to use to further divide the space up. So I'm going to put that there, along with its little stool, and then you can kind of imagine a wall there with a doorway to get into the bathroom here. Then the beds I'm going to use are Flare era, so it's this one here. I think they're called like the classic bed or the antique bed, and I've also got a Flare era little bedside table to go in between. So I've got 2 beds to go with the bedside table. I'm going to put those in like that. I need to iron these duvets down, they're kind of doing whatever they like. And then I've also got a little Tomy era cot, which I'm going to pop at the end of the bed so that the ducklings have somewhere to sleep. They're very small, so I figured they'd probably all sleep in one little cot together like they would in a nest. And that is the first floor done. And then the final floor is this roof terrace, which I would like to set a little kind of outdoor party scene on. So I've got this Tomy era barbecue, which I'm going to pop in the corner. And then I also have the Flare garden party set, which I thought would be perfect for this. So that comes with this nice green umbrellaed table with lots of different food accessories and glasses and such. And I just thought the green went really well with the green of the barbecue. And then it also comes with a little punch bowl and cups to get your punch, a serving cart for additional goodies, a kind of champagne bucket and table to chill your drinks, and also a little kind of welcome sign. And then I also have the ornate garden table and chairs, which again is green and really goes with the overall theme, which I'm going to pop there so they've got somewhere to sit down and enjoy their barbecue and snacks. And that's how that's looking. It's a really big space up here, so you could make a really nice kind of scene on this little roof terrace. And I've popped the Waddlington family in now so they can enjoy their new home, especially on such a lovely day. And now that we've finished decorating this house, I will just quickly take you over and show you the inside of the deluxe country mansion and the updates that I've made there. So here's my deluxe country mansion, and the kitchen is looking pretty much the same, except I swapped out the table for this Tomy era one. And I've got some Tomy era breads on the table, and also this little doll's house boutique whisk and bowl with some eggs in it. But not much else has changed there. The nursery is still kind of as it was, as is the little veranda. On this floor, I've added in a couple of doll's house boutique bits, so these candlesticks, and also the lamp from the Home Sweet Home living room set, and this adorable bookcase with a little light up lamp on top. Absolutely love that piece of furniture, and it fits in very well. Now the biggest changes are up on this floor. So I've swapped out the bed for a Tomy era brass bed, which is the one I was really wanting. I put a washstand in, and there's a little bedside table up the back there, as well as a dressing table. And then I've divided the room in half using a wardrobe and this little bureau, and I've moved the bathroom into this section over here. And then on the top floor I've made a whole nursery for the children. So there's some bunk beds, a load of toys, a little nappy changing station, and also a crib. And then the roof is as it was. So yeah, I've made a few changes. I think I'll still want to add a little bit more to the kitchen. Maybe a fridge there would be really cool. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking now. But if you've got any other ideas, do let me know, because I'm always really interested to hear what you guys think. But yes, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.